Kibbs Studio with another episode of Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. I think I said it right that time.
You did.
With your host, Kibbs, and friend
Dyson. We've heard sympathy.
Sympathy, Symphony.
Symphony. Yeah.
Symphonophilus. Cinnamon.
With your friend and host.
Friend and host. Yeah, so I fucked up a couple times. Get over it, alright?
It's late.
I got a speech impediment. Fuck off.
Yeah. I have Dane Bramage, okay?
I have Dane Bramage. Well, fuckery and fucks and such.
I'll blame it on how late it is.
Yeah. It is like 3:30, so.
Yeah. But hey, like I said before, I think we're good for one more for the night.
Yeah, this will be about the same amount of time we'd play for D&D.
With how my sleep schedule's been, this is about the time I'm laying down in bed. You know, like
got a little necklace there. Kind of
up
saw
there.
that.
Okay, yeah.
We should have to go up and around or down
to go get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is about the time I've been laying down for bed for the last like week and a half, and of course I don't fall asleep for another 30 minutes to about 2 hours after that.
Well, I watched a couple episodes of MASH on Hulu here and fall asleep. Castle Keep. And I go through this door here first because I already knew it's another teleport.
Oh no. Oh. So it's like, hey, you discovered a room, yay.
Yeah, so like just teleport to here, to there, to there. There's 5 in all. Each one has a different like symbol above the head. There's a lion, a serpent, a horse, a goat, and I think a snake.
I just thought about it with this quarantine stuff. It's like, I wonder how disheveled everyone would look with not being able to go see a barber and stuff. And not shaving themselves, you know? Like, I might just let my beard grow during all of this. Let's see.
Turfing. Turfing is cursed, a dark sword.
Ooh.
If your base attack is like anything below 30, it'll do 0 damage, because this sword takes away at least 30 of your base attack damage.
Damn.
So when you become higher level, that actually does something different for you. It's kind of weird.
Gotcha.
It always sucked, so I never looked at it, but I looked it up one day, like, why is Turfing a shitty-ass sword?
Right.
I'm probably looking it up right now, because I just kind of stood there for a few minutes.
Like, why is this in the game?
Why is this fucked?
A flea rider.
Flea rider.
Flea rider.
So, if you look at the difference here, that's where that necklace is going to be. He's way over here.
Oh, gotcha.
But I take care of these flea riders pretty good.
Still got the jewel knuckle.
Yeah. Still punching fleas. Oh. He did 2 hit points. Where I crit 60'd him.
Right. Fuck yeah.
And
is this the double jump?
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's actually a hidden item there, and for some reason I forgot about it, but much later on I pick it up, but at that point in time it's nothing important. In the inverted castle,
so
it's a good item.
All the episodes you have of this is, you do all 4 endings, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I do in order too.
Right.
Well, you kind of have to.
Right.
But in the inverted castle,
so is there like a new game plus where you restart and you get the other ending kind of a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, like I just saved before I did that ending, and then did its thing.
You did the first one, then
I just restart on the next episode.
Gotcha.
And then just continue from there and just continue on for what I need to do.
Gotcha.
But back to that little area.
So this is all prep before the end stuff that you're doing, and then you do all the endings. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Doing some teleporting?
Yeah, trying to make sure I'm at... I'll be honest, I've played the game many times.
Right.
I know the layout.
Right.
But I do have, at this time, I did have a map of each castle.
It's like
next to me, so I'm like,
I know exactly wherever fucking Star Piece is in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Like.
Right. So like at this point, I'm trying to like limit how much I'm looking at maps or my personal map.
Right.
But there's a little bit of map searching and map looking I do. I did cut out quite a bit, as you see.
Right. Yeah. I see where the trim mark was. Yeah. During this quarantine, this should be the time of the year where I do my playthrough of Thousand Year Door.
Gotta do what you love, right?
I play through it once a year, at least.
So if you notice, I punched the bloody zombie from behind, and his
Yeah.
torso split open from behind like that. You know,
That was pretty fucking awesome.
Alucard's a pimp. Tell you what.
I know he's in the.
And then double jump almost made me get there.
I know he's in the anime, and I know people love him in that too.
So it must be based off this or in between, before.
I know.
Can't be after.
I don't know if Dracula is the main character or if Alucard is. I feel like it's.
Hey.
I feel like the first season focuses on Dracula.
Okay.
And I think the second season
Focuses
is Alucard.
on Alucard.
From what I've seen, but I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I'm not sure. But I'd like to watch it. Hey, fucking.
Hey.
Heart max up. Is it? So it's at 100 now.
107, 109, maybe 9.
109, yeah.
So max HP 147. But no, it's 107. That's a 7, sir.
Is it? It is.
Yeah. The flashing part makes it look weird.
It does look, yeah.
Oh, so now that we have the double jump, and you might not see it for a while, but during one of my double jumps, if I get hit by an enemy when I land, or if not, I get hit by an enemy that turns me into stone, and I land during the double jump or whatever, instead of just turning to stone like Alucard does, he looks like a gargoyle. Which kind of reminds me of the movie Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, where they turn into like that bat form.
Right.
I wonder if it's more like a gargoyle statue that's like have a huge bat form that he could do.
Right.
Which you never turn into a huge bat. Well, you do-ish, but that's just a fly.
Yeah. You don't turn into a bat because then some fucking weirdo will eat you and start a COVID-19 outbreak.
I'm surprised Ozzy didn't have that happen to him.
Oh yeah, I mean Ozzy could have fucking told the dude eating a bat was a bad idea.
Yeah, like, he should be immune then.
He probably is.
We need to get Ozzy to make an immune.
I mean, he's probably done enough drugs in his
us.
body that any disease would go in there and be like, fuck.
It's
and
like,
just
you're
die.
already screwed, man. I'm out of here. I don't want to die like this.
I mean, yeah, anything has to go in there and be like,
I don't know why I come back here, but this owl familiar, if you kill the owl first, the owl knight goes weird and cries, then goes attack you crazy. But I need the bat form or the mist form here.
Gotcha.
Powered up mist form.
It's like, here, let's get some XP real quick. Kill this motherfucker.
They're like 1 XP per zombie. Bloody zombies are like 12 or whatever. But I do kill quite a bit of them because they are fun. They're fodder. Yay, zombie killing. The bloody zombies give you the basiloids. Basiloids. It's like a dagger.
Oh, gotcha.
You do swing faster with a dagger.
Yeah.
Much less damage.
I can. It always depends on the game whether I'm like, do I want to go with something fast? Do I want to do something strong? You know.
A good medium here is good. Like
it depends on the combat style of the game. You know. Like if it's one where I can easily just dodge attacks, then I'll go for speed so I can get a bunch of attacks in because I'm dodging so much.
Gotcha.
But if it's one where I can't dodge all the time, I just go for fucking just brute strength and high defense, both of those, so I don't die all the time.
I think I'm looking at the map again on my desk at this point.
Oh,
so I'm trying to find where all the spots I can actually double jump at now. And there's not a whole lot. I won't be able to double jump at
You
the
have
waterfall.
to get the bat form to get to the other stuff.
For the most part, yeah. But with the double jump, I should be able to get to the bat form.
Oh, gotcha.
Which...
Somewhere around here?
No, not around here.
You found where you wanted to go, though?
Yeah. I'll keep part of that a secret.
Right. But you know the path now.
I might have told you the endings, but I'll keep how I do it a secret.
Right.
I think Konami will appreciate that, at least.
Zamber.
Zambers. Have you seen Zombieland 2?
Uh-huh.
It's pretty funny, huh?
Yeah, I liked it.
We finally watched the Tomb Raider movie.
Oh, yeah?
It was enjoyable.
Yeah. I thought it was alright.
It was actually like, the movie was based off the first newer set of games.
Yeah, that's
About
how
Himiko,
I thought it was,
Queen
too.
of Himiko and shit, yeah.
Right.
Which, that's a fun game.
I heard that the new Wonder Woman movie, with that whole coronavirus stuff going on, it might just come straight to like digital instead of theaters, and then, like 3 to 6 months later come out on Blu-ray, DVD, all that fun stuff.
That might be a better idea.
End of March, and Sonic the Hedgehog was a February movie. End of March it's coming out digitally, March 31st. Sonic is, because of the coronavirus stuff. They're like, we're gonna release it early so people can watch it digitally.
Cool.
And I was like, fuck yes, because I'm gonna buy it digitally. I really enjoyed that movie. It was actually better than expected.
Gotta go fast.
Like, I fucking loved it. And of course Jim Carrey was great.
I wondered how he did as Dr.
He's awesome.
Keep going, Kibbs. Keep going. We're watching you.
Come on. Come on.
We're judging you now.
Past Kibbs.
Past Kibbs. Stop looking at the damn map. Just go. So it's funny. When I finished this playthrough, I compared the time to my other playthrough, which was a couple years before.
Right.
On this playthrough here that we're watching, when I finished, I was 2 levels higher, $80,000 more, and 2 hours faster.
Nice.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
It was more like an hour and 50, whatever.
It was almost 2,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you could round that up,
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours, yeah.
I'm bragging. I'm rounding that
Right.
bitch up.
Like, haha, motherfuckers.
I saved 2 hours by switching to 2 years later.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense, really, but...
I noticed Geico has a new, slogan, basically. They don't do the 15% could save you, like 15 minutes, you could save you 15% or more.
Yeah.
Now it's over 75 years of
good service or
something like that. Yeah, it's just like, it's weird.
Cloth cape. So it doesn't do much good. It actually brings your intelligence and your strength down. But it's a hard to get item.
Gotcha.
Which does not make any fucking sense to me.
For the collectors of the game.
That's my PlayStation. That's my laptop. The fan's running a little hard on it.
Yeah. Been on for a while. God.
Yeah,
damn.
we are kind of pushing it a little bit. Man, he texts like...
It's you know how...
Is he making a love letter?
Because we have Androids and he has an iPhone, it splits up the fucking text, one big long text into other texts, like that one's 4.
Okay, yeah?
It's not always in the right order, because
so you gotta
different kinds of phones are... I have to fucking puzzle piece fit shit together all the time. My little brother earlier this week switched to an iPhone.
What a dick.
And I'm already getting stuff like that. I'm like, motherfucker. And it's so he can FaceTime with people. That was like one of the main reasons.
What a kid.
Right. Like fucking teenagers.
What a kid. He's not trying to do the Corona challenge, is he?
No.
Okay. Have you heard about that?
No, fuck yeah.
Yeah, stupid shit, isn't it?
Let me lick a public toilet seat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, Talon, TikTok is the worst thing of your generation. Like...
So when these episodes air, it's gonna be like a month and a half after like all the quarantine stuff started happening.
Right, yeah. It could still be going on if people keep going out and being idiots. Like, I understand, like, at least stay in your county, you know? Like, if you go out, stay in your fucking county.
Stay within your safe areas, you know? Like,
if you live on the corner of a county, okay, parts of the counties right next to you are fine too.
Yeah.
Like, we're in a pretty rural area, so it's like, I understand going like 30 minutes away from where we live. Right? Like, we can go Carthage. But, like...
Like, I won't say much about my job, but, you know, I work around customer service a lot.
You're around people all day, and a lot of people.
I'm at the forefront. I cannot reach that platform, no matter what the fuck I do, until I get the goddamn bat form.
Wow,
I even tried that little trick to where it kind of raises you up more.
Yeah, like the Yoshi egg throw and then little boost of a jump.
Does not work. But no, I work at customer service up front. I push people around, get them out of there. See, no matter what I do, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not seeing them at the forefront, but it is definitely, I don't know, worrisome to a point. Magic missile's an item you use, like you would as a potion or something else.
Gotcha.
I think I tried it again just to see if I could get it, in Defiance.
It's not even like the young people. There's a bunch of older people who are like being annoyed by the like city halls and stuff closing down where you can drop off stuff, and because no one's working, the people that are working are getting way more phone calls every day, just like, oh, let's see how we can bother them today, because we have nothing to do.
I know, right?
Like, my mom, like, the amount of people that are trying to buy land around here right now, because everything's dropping in price and all this stuff, and so my mom's still busy with her title work. She's just like, how about you don't fucking travel trying to find property to buy when you're supposed to be fucking quarantined?
It's like one of my friends, he works at an insurance company. He does a lot of insurance claims, and he's telling me he's getting more claims and so much that he has to work from home. As soon as he wakes up, he starts working on insurance claims for a set amount of hours, and then he's done for the day.
Right.
And yeah,
it's crazy. It's boomers and
it's everybody
and centennials. Yeah, those are the two worst generations about like reacting to this right now.
Oh, fucking
and like it's the boomers that really surprise me, because it's like you are the ones who can
this
fucking
before.
Yeah. It's like you were dealt with it as kids, probably.
It was
at
in the late
point.
80s. There was a last quarantine that happened then, in the late 80s.
Right, and there was, and like the stock market going to shit and stuff too.
Yeah,
like
the Great Depression.
But like,
map seeker.
like the people, like it's the people who were born in like.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think I start using the Morning Star, which has a bit of a reach.
Oh yeah.
And if you notice, when he pulls it, it's behind him. So anything behind him will
also
get hit too.
Will get hit. Nice.
Yeah.
Always like shit like that. But yeah, it's like the boomers are anyone born in between like the 40s and like the
40s and
50s, I think, are boomers.
Something like that.
60s.
I keep.
And part of the 70s, or most of the 70s, are Gen X. And then like the late 70s, all of the 80s, and the early to mid 90s are millennial.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's
Centennials.
Yeah. So like 95 is the last year of millennial. That's what I am.
Yeah.
And you're in the 80s, so I know you're a millennial. My stepdad, 81. He's right on the borderline of like millennial, Gen X. Yeah. He's right there.
He's probably labeled as a millennial, but he's more like a Gen X.
Right, and my mom, she's right at the beginning of where they try to start saying people are millennials, but she's definitely Gen X. Yeah,
there's one little spot in that tower I didn't get.
Or if it's a percentage thing, it's like she's like 90-10, you know, like 10% millennial.
A 1/10 millennial. So
and I'm like the last bit of 100% of millennial, being that I'm in August of 95.
So we're back here at your winged
guards. Yeah, their heads are funny to me.
Like jackals, you know.
Yeah, they like jackal heads. Yeah. And like how they explode into pieces.
I find that part humorous. So those are called hunting girls. And I still probably don't kill it because of it. Yeah. It's got a slow reaction.
I'll get over here. Okay.
So there was another game that had the same mechanics as Symphony of the Night. It was called Area of Sorrow. And it was on Game Boy Advance, I believe.
Oh, gotcha.
Very fun. A little bit harder to play because of the smaller screen that you had permanently.
I'm honestly surprised that there's not more Castlevania games.
Oh, there's quite a few,
I know.
friend.
I know there's quite a bit, but I'm surprised there's not more.
There hasn't been a new one in a long time.
Yeah. I guess that's what I'm really getting at. There's not been a new one in a long
So
time.
the Morningstar works better on these creatures here because with the reach.
That fucking that reach is nice.
They're overdue for a Castlevania game.
They really are.
Watch
I
in 2
think
weeks,
they're
I'll release a new
keeping
one.
people at bay with the show right now.
Yeah.
And that'll hold them back for a little bit until the show's done. They're like, game.
From all the profits from the show, we can
Game
now make
now.
a game.
Sorry, so there's not more Chrono like trigger games. Like I know there's Chrono Cross. That's kind of like a loose sequel.
Loose, yeah, pretty loose.
There's like one thing in the Game Boy Advanced version of Chrono Trigger.
All the Chrono games that have Chrono before it are actually linked in some way, shape, or form, but it's like you treat it like Final Fantasy.
Right.
This happened this set of timeline, then this happened this set of timeline, you know.
The Fire
amount of
Emblems are all
years.
connected, but they're all in different realms.
There's nothing
It's
saying
not
that
there.
all Final Fantasies are connected, but a lot of them have the same references and same towns.
Right.
Like Final Fantasy
Like Sid.
Tactics and Final Fantasy 12 both talk about places called Ivalice and Damascus. Or Damascus,
And
something like
they
that.
all have a Sid.
Every single one has a Sid, yeah. And a lot of like the first...
Man, Axe Knight.
Yeah, he's a bastard.
That-
Like the first 6 or so
seeing
have
Axe
Biggs
Knight, I'm
and
just
Wedge
like,
in it, you know.
I'm like, Axe Cop. I wanna watch Axe Cop again.
God.
That show was so funny. That was the creator of the show. It was literally just his 5-year-old kid would come up with stuff, and they would make episodes of it.
So the kid ran the show.
Yes,
Oh, no, yeah.
just
That's
come
awesome.
up with random stuff because the kid was just
He's pretty effective.
so bonker like creative though. Like Axe Cop going and fighting evil Santa Claus.
Don't do it, Kibbs. It's a
in
teleport.
heaven.
It's not a save. Told you. Oh, what are you doing?
Where'd go?
I thought you were gonna... There's nothing really stopping you, Kibbs.
And it wasn't just the Queen. It was always the Queen, or like just the Queen of England. It was the Queen of London, England.
Oh, I know what he's doing. Okay.
Now I remember what past Kibbs is doing.
Yeah, right? I hate watching my past self. I'm making dumb choices.
I hate watching like some of my videos where I'm like playing games with my friends, like a multiplayer game of some sort, and I
must be
don't
going to the
see an
library.
enemy whenever I was playing, but I'm watching it back and I see an enemy. I'm like, I can't believe I didn't fucking see that enemy. Like, you
Why
know,
did I let him survive?
I was like, oh, it had to have been distracted by something else, you know, kind of a thing. Like, motherfucker.
Could have swore I took
Looking
this
at something here.
Yeah. I could have swore I kind of trimmed these sections out because of the dead spots, but
Right.
as it is now, we're...
It must have just been small enough that you didn't miss it. Like, you didn't catch it or something.
That, or I was looking at different images and triggers because... Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, well.
But, no, I'm definitely thinking about, as soon as I come across extra money, I'm going to buy Chrono Trigger for sure.
Definitely.
Get it on because I'm pretty sure it's on the PS4 now.
Oh.
And, I mean, yeah, the music, the Dragon Ball art style. Like, Marley is a very, like, Dragon Ball Z Bulma look.
Yeah.
Like, the way her face is shaped and stuff.
Her bossiness.
Yeah, and then...
And then,
regular Dragon Ball look of Bulma is kind of like how scientific gun shooty girl, forget her name.
fudge.
Is it Luca?
Luca, there you
Luca,
go.
there we go. That she's got a more like Bulma from Dragon Ball look, like the way her head's shaped.
Yeah.
And then there's Ayla, who Aaron is correct, is like, fuck yeah, like super hot.
That prehistoric bitch?
Yeah. Ayla like you know best.
So these ectoplasms here, if they hit you, they cause curse. And curse makes it to where you cannot use any attack weapon whatsoever.
Oh, gotcha.
So, but luckily I have quite a few uncurses. Because that one there should give me an uncursed item.
Gotcha. You have uncurses or bliss. Which, yeah, if you guys, depending on the kind of deity you get like a contract with, you might get like a blessing of some kind.
Is there any detrimental effects you can get?
Depends on. So there's a way to seal in the deal. If something happens to that.
Okay.
If you don't hold up your end of the bargain.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Respect.
Bad things will happen.
Okay.
As in, like, you guys will lose characters. Like, it can get as bad as that. Maybe not die, but I'm like, hey, I need that character sheet.
Nice. Yeah,
like,
I decided.
Like, one of the examples is you turn into a lemur, a type of demon, and you're in the 9 hells now. As a lemur. Like, there you go. But that's where the soul coins come into play. It's another way of, voiding the deal, basically.
So I can't reach that one, but I should be able to reach that one there.
Yeah.
So
a thornweed. Get out of here, thornweed.
This area I'm going to now is not quite mapped, but however, I
Oh, hey.
will have to come back here later on because they do not have the form of mist.
Gotcha.
So I'm still trying to decide what to do with you guys' characters in Star Wars when we go back to it. If you ever go to the dark side, if you fill up your dark side score.
Oh, yeah.
Because technically, I'm supposed to take control of your character.
Right.
And at that point, you guys would have to make a new character at that same level, essentially, or maybe a level below.
Right.
But if, like, eventually all characters you guys create end up going to evil, you would all have, like, an option to play the evil side or the dark side, or the good side, apparently, Because you would have one of each at that point in time.
Right.
But whatever one you do, I would take the others and use them against you.
Right.
I would use your own creations against you.
There's I told the other guys that with this campaign with the Baldur's Gate, there's suggestions that it gave me for stuff, and one of them is I can make a character that will either help or hinder you guys on your journey.
Awesome.
That will randomly appear in situations. It depends on what you guys do and stuff too. And I was like, okay. That's one of the suggestions I'm going with too. I'm making a character.
Stone Mask.
And I did tell them he's a bard.
Stone Mask raises my defense up by a little bit more. That's about it.
Is it some fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stuff?
Stone Mask there?
No, the Stone Mask is what makes Dio a vampire.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, it is a thing, but I did find a holy rod.
Oh,
it is a thing that it's like an Easter egg to a different Castlevania game.
Is the holy rod pretty fucking dope?
It's pretty good. Strong against
Just the
evil.
best thing you have right now. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I had them try to guess if they could guess the pop culture character I went with to make this character off of, because he's a bard.
Yeah.
And I went with it's a character who's dealt with a devil before, and he's from a song. And then when they couldn't get it, I said he plays a fiddle. Yeah, and Slayer guessed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What song he was from and the name of the character.
That's funny.
So he knows it. And if you guess it right, I'll tell you. But
so I'm trying to think.
That's up to you.
I'm not really good at names and shit.
I will say that devil is in the name of the song. Also.
Like the Double Down Georgia kind of thing.
Well, you guessed the song.
I don't know the name of the song.
Well, you guessed the name of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. the devil went down to Georgia.
Yeah.
The character's from that song.
See, I don't remember what the name of the person
but
is. Yeah.
This character will either help or hinder you guys at times. I'm very excited. And the help or hinder will depend on what you guys do. You guys get to choose a dark secret.
This is another mini boss here.
I like him.
He summons shit, yeah.
Yeah, he's summoning skeletons.
So like you can actually use him to farm.
Nice.
Because he'll summon that clay creature.
I saw his name at the beginning, but I already forgot.
Lesser Demon.
There we go. Hey, you can make a deal with one of those and tomorrow.
Yeah, right?
No, yeah, when we start the campaign. if you guys want to roll, if you're the evil characters, if they roll a 1 or 2, they have a least demon, and they get like one thing. It sucks.
Huh. That does suck.
Yeah, it will suck for them. And it's a very shitty thing.
I think the Holy Rod has a little bit longer reach, it looks like.
It did look like it had a decent reach on it. Oh yeah, for sure. The mace was like...
Frankfurter. So Miss could pass. It's a two-handed sword, but it only does 20, so it's not that great, really.
Okay.
A lot of the attack items you can use are stronger than your most weapons you get, but you only get like what 1 or 2 uses out of them, maybe, if you have it, depending on how many you have. I never really use them. So that neutron bomb I used a couple episodes back. But
right. That thing was awesome.
Kaboosh.
I like that thing.
Fun game. I recommend anybody to play it. You know, it's got action, it's got adventure, it's got fantasy.
And for the good characters, if you guys get a 99 or 100, you get like a full-on god.
Oh, nice.
For your deal.
Missed could pass. No shit, Sherlock.
And then with the neutral characters, it'll be either a Fae or a Primordial that they make a deal with, depending on their character, like the race and the class. I'll decide. Like a druid, it's like, well, a Fae. Oh yeah, we are getting pretty close. I like seeing the high health. I always love high HP because I just feel like I can just tear through shit.
In the later episodes, my health just keeps getting higher and higher. When you get to the inverted castle, you find a lot of health.
The Durons are... Yeah, they just remind me of Sir Dan a lot, but like without a head.
If you look, they're carrying it to their left or on to their side and shit.
Right.
But thanks for watching this episode, guys. Stay tuned for more, and we shall catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you.